Democrats, you can thank these FBI profilers, these psychoanalysts that started this, that think they know so much. Yeah, you could thank them for, well, never winning an election again, because that's what's going to happen. My story comes out one way or another. Even if you go a whole 5 years, my story's still going to come out. I'm famous. I'm already famous, and you know it. So the minute you leave my algorithms, whoop, there it goes. That's the thing. See, I'll always be the fifth Kohlberger victim. It doesn't matter if it's today. It doesn't matter if it's 2.5 years from now. I'll still be a Kohlberger living victim. I'll also still be someone that was marked for death by the FBI because of the way I voted. Because they don't like my Christian conservative values. They want chaos and disorder in this country. They want broken people. Whereas President Trump would like to heal people, these people want to destroy this country. Sow chaos. I apologize. My brain's a little cloudy. I slept about 3 hours. So I can't sleep anymore. Can't eat. Can't sleep. Stomach is a wreck. Constant migraines at this point. I'm isolated and alone. I can't go down the street. And then when I don't leave the house, then they just try to trigger me at the house. Random people walking up, knocking on my door that shouldn't be here. Random trucks just pulling up and stopping on the street. Random garbage just thrown on my front lawn. I remote start my truck because I'm afraid to get in it and start it. Because, well, you can put that together. It's a sad state of affairs in this country. It really is. I hope the people in power find a way to figure it out. I don't understand why we let them continue. It's clear they're wrong. I mean, we all know they're wrong. Even Democrats know they're wrong. Even CNN's trying to cut pleas daily. So I don't know where this is going. I don't even know where this video is going. But I'm just going to keep posting. Keep plugging them away. Keep plugging away. Keep proving them wrong every day. That's all I can do. And I'm not even doing it for me. I'm dead inside at this point. I've seen so much death. I don't know how I'll ever process it, live a normal life. I'm sure I'll find a way. I always overcome. But doesn't make it any easier when I close my eyes and lay down. The things I see in my sleep are ridiculous. And that's all thanks to Biden's FBI, these deep state people. This is who you sided with. This, psychopathic killers that snapped along the way. They got triggered by something, killed people, used their immunity to get away with it. And they think because they're capable of snapping that everybody else is too. And that's just not true. Because Americans were good people, And so there's the random events around the country. And most of it is because people are hopeless and helpless. They don't know what to do. And that's sad. Life is hard. There's always a way to cope. There's always a way to get through. These people, they have no idea what they're doing. Well, the problem is they know exactly what they're doing. I mean, they're bad at their job. Don't get me wrong. Don't get it twisted. They're terrible at their job. They're negligent and incompetent. Incompetent is the word I'm looking for right now. They're also psychopaths. I'm convinced they didn't get to where they are by merit. They got to where they are by glad handing and yes manning and just kind of going with the status quo. And when they got to their position, they just abuse it, and for some reason they let them. I don't know why. It is what it is. I expect this to go longer. It becomes clearer by the day they don't have anything to charge me with. I'm not convinced they even want to charge me with anything. I'm convinced they just want what they want, and no one does anything to stop them. So who knows? I'll probably have to defend my own life again and again and again. They hold me hostage in this house. I want everyone to know that. They hold me hostage in this house. I go down the street, I'm harassed and followed. I sit in the house and look out the window, I'm harassed. I go online, I'm harassed. I try to do anything in my phone, I'm harassed. I try to listen to music and I'm harassed. There's psychos. That's all I have to say about it. They're just psychos. I don't know what to do about it. I wish the people in power would do something about it. At this point, I'm convinced that they need to pretty much just somehow find a way to fire all these people and start over in the FBI with new faces, people that actually care about their job, people that aren't so jaded about life. Because that's what it is. These people got triggered by something along the way and they snapped. And they think that because they did, everybody else will, but that's their narcissistic personalities. They think they're better than everybody else. And the truth is, they're actually worse. I have no idea the skeletons that hide in these people's closets, but I'm sure I'm sure I don't even want to know what they've done. I don't think anybody else wants to know either. They're about the closest thing to the devil on earth that you'll ever find. I can't believe that I ever ran into this. It's clear why I ran into this. God needed a soldier. God needed someone tough enough to withstand every single attack they threw. So I'm just going to stand here. Well, currently I'm sitting. But you get my point. I'm just going to stand my ground and try to be the best me I can be. Try to preach my opiate recovery. Try to preach faith in God. People's faith has only been strengthened through this whole thing. That's why they're mad. Because as this goes on, there's more and more evidence. The FBI actually has evidence that God exists, and they cover it up. That's the crazy thing. Now they have evidence. We've turned unbelievers into believers. And not in me. They don't believe in me. But because of my story, now they believe in God. And that doesn't mean that they believe everything the Bible says. But it's a damn good start. Because they know God is real. And once you come to that, then you can see, the wheels start to turn in people's heads. And they start to think about their lives, and they start to think about a lot of other things. That's good enough for me for now. I'm humbled that God chose me. I'm not perfect by any means. But he stands by me, and I stand by him, even when no one else does.